Hi, I'm just going to talk about painting a classic car. I'm going to redo my classic car here. And first thing you got to do is make sure it's good and clean, and use a reducer on it to take any wax or build up off the old paint there. Next thing you do is you want to get yourself some 400 grit sandpaper, which looks like this. And it's got 400 on the back. And then next thing you need is a sanding block. So you can use a piece of wood, or you can go to an automotive paint supply store and buy a sanding block. And the next thing you want to do is sand your car until all the gloss is off the paint, until it's really smooth. And if the paint is good to start with, you don't have to do too much. You don't have to prime it or anything. So try and go in one direction as much as possible. And then once you're done that, and then you can go like around the ridges and edges. Then you can go by hand and sand around the edges where you got curves you can't use a sanding block. So they're like around here. And once you're done that, then you can start masking your car with newspaper and masking tape. So you need lots of masking tape, which I got here. And then you need lots of newspaper or masking paper, whichever you have. And then the next thing you want to do is blow it off really well with a paint gun, or no, with an air nozzle. And then once you do that, then you need a tack cloth, which looks like this. And then you take it out of the plastic bag there, and then you rub it over the paint. Make sure you get any dust or dirt particles out of the surface, because you want it as clean as possible to paint your car. And I'm going to be doing it in base coat clear. So what you need first is your base coat, which is this. So you only need a quart of that. And then you need a gallon of reducer. And then you need your hardener. And then you mix when you look at your technical sheet that they give you, and it says to put 8 to 1 to 4. So you need 8 parts color, 1 part hardener, and 4 parts reducer. So you mix that all together, and then you put in your spray gun, which is one of these. And then that orange thing there is a filter to keep water out from your compressor so you don't get it in your paint. And this is your pressure gauge. So you want to spray around 10 pounds pressure, because this is an HVLP gun. So you need very little pressure to spray with it. And you also need your smoothie to put in to keep any fisheye out of the paint. And just give that a couple squirts in the paint, and it keeps the paint surface really smooth. And then once you've done that, let it tack up a little bit. There you do 2 to 3 coats of base. Then you want to put your clear on. So you put a mixture of one of these to one of these. So it's like a 1 to 4 mixture. And you put that together and you spray it on the surface of the car. You give that about 2 or 3 coats. And then once you've done that, then you just let it dry. And then once you let it sit for about an hour, and then you just take your masking off, and then you're ready to go. And then you can show your car or drive it. And you just don't want to wax it for at least 2 or 3 months, because you got to let the paint build up and get really hard. And so that's about it. Thank you.